So we got a big list of like 14 short videos to do today. And in the middle of this, you sent me a link to some breaking news that now makes a 15th video we're doing. That's this video. Darius Adams is visiting Georgetown and Maryland this weekend. This is the recruit that Michigan State is hot after. Tennessee also making a significant push for. Yesterday, we speculated that this may be a head to head Michigan State versus Tennessee battle for the services of the five-star recruit, former McDonald's All American UConn decommit. But it appears it's not going to be that simple. Maybe this recruitment is getting a little more complicated, at least a lot more competition getting involved, as Ed Cooley and Buzz Williams will be getting on campus visits from Darius Adams. Cart, notably, these are not Zoom calls. These are not Skype calls. I know that was a big buzzword for us yesterday. Michigan State and Tennessee were getting the Zoom call visits very quickly in this visit. Darius Adams going to be on campus at Georgetown in Maryland this weekend. Your thoughts?
So, because he already visited Tennessee and Michigan State during it's some weird thing that there's like an official visit calendar, and he technically cannot take an official visit to Michigan State or Tennessee because it's like within like a year time frame or something like that. Like that's some NCAA rule or anything like that. But he didn't officially visit these schools, so he's able to go there. So it makes sense kind of why he's doing that. I don't think it was completely unexpected, but I will say this: Ed Cooley or Buzz Williams are probably gonna end up with Darius Adams
Why do you say that?
because to me, I kind of felt okay about where we were at versus Tennessee. Kind of like, you know, I didn't think that at the time Tennessee was said to just completely outbag us as of yet. Now they could have at any time, but the initial offer that was kind of out there that we were kind of on a little bit of a level playing field with our offer. That's not going to happen with Georgetown and Maryland. I think that they are going to give this kid $3 million.
Are you sure?
No, not at all. I'm not sure.
I don't get the sense that that's for sure the case at Maryland. Do you?
Oh, I feel like Maryland's underrated with the bags they got.
I mean, Kevin Willard left because he was upset he didn't have the resources he needed.
Oh, well, that
Uh,
was fake. That was fake outrage.
yeah, I thought so at the time too, but I don't know. Like you look at who Buzz has brought in, they haven't really got a big name. Maybe that's what you're saying. They're saving it, but like I don't feel like Buzz Williams has been approaching portal recruitments of like I'm dropping bags at Maryland in his first year. I think Ed Cooley does that. Year to year, that's been a thing. Georgetown will just drop a big bag. So I guess I can see what you're saying there, but I don't know. I would just push back a little bit on like, yeah, when it was Rick Barnes in Tennessee, like a very good program with a great coach and a win now team with a starting spot open. I wasn't all that worried. It's just
No, no.
Tennessee.
Well, it has nothing to do with Tennessee. Bat. I was talking completely numbers wise.
I get it, but I don't I find that a little jarring. It's like, oh, I wasn't all that worried about Rick Barnes in Tennessee, but like Ed Cooley and Buzz Williams, it's over. Like
Money, 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 money.
I don't think Buzz is spending like that though. I would not expect Buzz Williams to exceed Tom Izzo here. I think Ed Cooley can, but will he? I don't think it's a given necessarily, right? They just
Not
lost
necessarily.
Jay Epps.
To me, I mean, I guess Buzz wins one way or the other. I think that they would. I think they can. I think Maryland, I honestly will. I think Maryland maybe boosters are eager to give Buzz Williams money more than they were eager to give Kevin Willard money. So,
Maybe.
uh, but yeah, Ed Cooley, obviously, we know how kind of Georgetown operates with throwing bags at people when they have the opportunity to. What do you take from him just actually taking these visits?
Um, a
I mean,
couple
how
things.
because to me, I can't come away from this with any other thought other than add a zero.
I mean, a couple things. One, I think it's been a little bit presumptuous to think like getting out ahead on this recruitment meant anything.
Mm.
because I think that we're seeing this with portal kids too, right? Like the later this goes, the more options you have, or at least like you said, you can drive up like a bidding war here. So I think like the idea that like, ooh, Michigan State like really got out early on this was never all that important. We interrupt this sleepers video to tell you about an offer from Underdog Fantasy. Cart, you love Underdog Fantasy, correct?
Of course I do. Can I have a moment real quick?
Please. Thank you for that. In fact, I'm going to cut you off because our listeners like when we keep these short and sweet. Underdog Fantasy. Sign up as a new user, use promo code SLEEPERS, get bonus funds up to $1,000, 50% of your deposit match. The NBA playoffs are rocking right now. I played Underdog last week with a Cade Cunningham line. I'm looking forward to doing it throughout the entire first round of the NBA playoffs, but there's more. You can place picks on golf. You can place picks on baseball. You can place picks on the NHL playoffs that are rocking right now. Join Underdog Fantasy, promo code SLEEPERS. Support this show so that we can keep bringing videos to you. Back to the video, you know? And
Yeah, the only reason that becomes important is if you get a commitment from them quick. Otherwise, you're just
yeah,
first. It doesn't really.
like it was more, to me, it was more exciting that like Izzo is prioritizing it. I think that would have been like the right emotion to feel is like, okay, this is great that Tom's going for it, rather than like making a correlation between like we're out in front, we lead. Now, look, also, I'm also trying to sit here and tell you, I still think Michigan State can win this recruitment, though. Like, I don't view any of these as like it's over, guys. Now, if Nate Oates was on the list, that's where I'd be like, it's over.
Yeah, no,
It's
well,
Ed
yeah,
Cooley, man. It's Ed Cooley. That's the big bad wolf here.
it's not. It's money's money. I don't care if it was. I don't care who's at the helm.
But like, what do you think Georgetown's team budget is? They're not spending on crazy names. They haven't
Yeah,
been
not yet.
involved in the highest paid players in the portal.
Not yet.
Right. Not if they haven't done it by now. I don't think they're throwing like 3.5 million at Darius Adams of all people.
It won't take 3.5.
How much will it take?
I think they can get them for two.
So what do you have a sense of what Michigan State's offer is? Because what was their I mean the thought process reportedly was like Michigan State's offer is competitive. What was it?
I would say it maxes out at 1.5.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he should get more than 1.5 from one of these schools.
Yeah, which is why it was fun. At least we got out first.
Do you think he's worth 2 million? Like obviously I don't like this conversation all that much because you and I agree mostly players are worth whatever they can get. Overpaying is good. If you
Hmm.
get the player, you should never be worried about what the price point was. That's my approach with all of this. With that said, based on like other guys that went for 2 million this cycle, do you think Darius Adams would be like right where he belongs at that point? Do you think his agent would have done a great job getting him more than he deserves? What do you think?
I think 2 million would be the max I would pay for him,
Okay.
and I think that's a slight overpay, but I'd be fine with it. Like there's once again, all reliable out the back pocket here. There's someone in Columbus making 600K.
I just do that. You say it so
I
much.
can't get. Oh, well, we haven't even made a video on that or talked about that yet. That's just insane to me.
I know it is, Cart. I know it is. Got to come to terms with it, man.
Yeah, but I mean, look,
How
it's
much would you have gotten at Albion in this era?
see, this is the thing. My off the court presence might have I'm making all types of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, a cocktail named after me at Cascarelli's.
Oh, so basically what you're implying is you're the Black Gabe Cubs.
Fuck,
My off the court presence is worth way more than my on the court presence.
damn it.
He's got motion, man.
I mean, I guess I'm good with it. He's cool, cool guy, cardio.
I'm just saying. All right. Out of these two, which one scares you more, Georgetown or Maryland?
Um, I'll say Georgetown because I don't know. I have a weird Georgetown just being on a list feels like a team you don't just put on a list to put on it or take a visit there just to take a visit there. I feel like you actually are seriously considering it, and then like once you factor in like money things and things like that, then you start talking yourself into Georgetown.
Uh, okay. Can I get a quick power rankings of these four teams? If these are the four that are pursuing Darius Adams seriously right now, rank them likelihood of getting him to least likely.
I'm gonna go Michigan State, Tennessee, Georgetown, Maryland.
You still got Michigan State number one.
Yeah.
So after all of this nervousness, you're just doing a performance?
Well, he hasn't got the campus yet.
So this is a performative bit by you. You're
No,
actually not worried
no.
about Ed Cooley and
The
Buzz Williams.
the minute he touches down on the actual campus, the power rankings will shift
Can we get him back to EL? I know he's been there, but like, can we get him back?
on the unofficial.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
But that's also I'm thinking back on it, not part of this. I think I would have rather you call me a slur than black gay cups ever again.
I'm sorry. I love
Okay.
you.
Thank you.